put a 3D on.
And so what's the game that you brought by for us?
Yeah, so today we're looking at a Super Monkey Ball 3D. And I'm just going to jump right in, and we'll just take a look at the game.
Yeah, so let's cut to some gameplay footage, and I guess you can walk us through exactly what it is you're doing.
Well, before I jump into gameplay, I'm going to show you first Monkey Ball, the base Monkey Ball game, the classic Monkey Ball game that you're familiar with. But we also have Monkey Race and Monkey Fight. These are different mini games, a little bit more depth than maybe you're familiar with on older Monkey Ball titles. These are actually really robust games that you can play in both single player and multiplayer. But for Monkey Ball, so if you're a fan of Monkey Ball, then this will be right at home for you. You have your 4 characters here. You have Ai, Mei, Baby, and Gon, which are weighted differently. If you're familiar with the series, you have Baby is a little bit lighter, and then Gon is a little heavier. So let's see. We'll pick Ai first.
And are you using direction controls or motion sensing controls?
Yeah, the game does feature both motion sensing and circle pad. I'm going to be playing circle pad since they want a clean look at the system here. But you can play motion too. So,
which is hard to do with the 3D turned on because, as we experienced, since the motion sensor uses the gyroscope, actually you have to rotate the system to move it. But when you're rotating it, you're also rotating your viewing angle, so you kind of got to move your head with it to keep the 3D on. Or your brain gets kind of confused.
I wouldn't recommend playing with the 3D on for the motion control. But if you've not played motion control, it's actually a really good experience.
I guess if we move it down a little bit, they'll be able to see the top screen a little bit better. Maybe about here,
like this.
Looking at the screen there. That's kind of what we're guessing on. But there's a long delay, so don't worry about that.
Okay. Trying to get it on a long delay through the stream here.
Right there.
Right there. I'm done. This is it. I found the sweet spot for the camera and for the 3D, right? Well, there's no 3D in the stream. Okay. So
we can't transmit 3D through our 2D monitors. They'll have to wait for the system themselves.
So the 3DS has a gyroscope in it. So does this use gyroscope controls as well, or?
Yeah, we were talking. There's an option to play Monkey Ball with the motion control, which is what I'm doing right now. But as we were commenting, that because of the 3D. With the 3D view on, it's actually kind of hard to play motion at the same time because you gotta really keep your eyes focused on it while you're moving the system.
Do you feel motion sickness?
I actually kind of. So yeah, so if you're going to play motion sensor, unless you're really going to keep your eyes on the system as well as moving the system around, I would say you should probably turn 3D off while you're doing the gyroscope sensor because tilting the system around and keeping your eye on it is a tricky thing. But maybe some people are awesomely coordinated that way. Yes. Or if you want to play with 3D, then just use a good old circle pad. But yeah, motion control right now, which is why I'm actually in a circular thing, so I'm tilting the system just to the right.
Julian, you've probably spent a lot more time with the system than any of us have. Do you ever get headaches from any of the 3D? Is there any?
No headaches. So I actually started with the system, and it's a trip. The first time you play with the 3D, it's like you're looking at a magic eye painting, but it's you're not doing any work, so it's kind of trippy. But yeah, after the thing to note is the difficulty ramp. The first level you play on, this is again the second one, is kind of they give you more rails so that you're not really falling off, and then give you more challenges in the environment. The first one you encounter is going to be a little bit easier, but they want it to be so that anyone can jump in and start playing and get a really good experience. And then as you get later in the game, it starts getting more and more difficult. So there's definitely a difficulty curve there for people that want it.
This is not going to be a launch title for the.
It is.
This is a launch title. Okay.
It'll be March 27th.
March 27th.
So, should we jump into some of the other modes? We have both Monkey Fight and Monkey Race. Okay, cool. I'm going to quit out. One thing to note while we're actually playing here on Monkey Ball, the base game here is running at 60 frames per second in 3D, so it looks really clean. It's kind of hard to show that. Obviously, we can't show the 3D, but it's good. It looks really good. Alright, so we're going to jump into Monkey Race, which is the kart racer. You'll see what I'm talking about when I jump right in. So there's a couple range of modes here. We're going to do a quick race just to show off a single level, and then you have access to a Grand Prix and different stuff like that too. Character-wise, we have 8 characters unlocked on set, but there's a total of 16 that can play that you can unlock through both the single player and then through the base game as well. So there's lots of unlockables to go through. I like Doctor. Oops, nope. Actually, I just had a prompt there that came up from the activity points you can get. The pedometer for the system tracks points. I think after, I forget how many steps, you earn a coin.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah. So that's a basic system thing. Yeah. So they'll give you a certain amount of coins, you can use those within the system itself, but then Monkey Ball uses it so you can unlock a character through it. So you don't have to do that. It's not like you're limited to that character only through that means. You can actually unlock it through other ways too if you don't want to use that.
But it encourages you to carry your DS around with you.
Definitely.
So is there any Street Pass functionality on this?
I don't believe so, no. The Monkey Ball team was...
Monkey Ball 3DS2.
So this looks a lot more like kind of a Mario Kart type of racer here?
Yeah,
or just a kart racer?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
DLL on our Ustream chat was enough that a Monkey Ball game has online play.
It is just local wireless. It is not online.
So you gotta be near your friends.
But you can download.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I was getting too involved in the game.
Julian can download.
Oh, there is download play to play with your friends. Sorry, this is one of those things where you're playing again, and there's all sorts of stuff going on.
Oh, no worries.
You can download you can play there's a first level, and then also the base characters for every mode, for both modes rather. So you can play with your friends. Let's see, what happened right when we were talking there? We had 3D glasses. One of the effects you can get while you're playing is a 3D. They'll actually come over your screen and obscure your vision so you can't see. So it's kind of a joke on 3D.
Nice.
So as I'm playing this over Scooter's shoulder, as I'm watching Scooter play it over his shoulder, I kind of like that the 3D is turned way up because it makes it harder to see. And so I feel like when I'm playing this on the bus, people aren't going to be looking over, or they'll look over my shoulder, but they're not going to be able to see it as well. As when I'm playing the DSi XL, it's like everyone is watching what I'm doing on screen constantly. It makes me mad.
Oh no, it's went reverse.
Leave me alone, bums. I just want to play blatant Pokemon.
There was I think the first time when I got like the Mario Kart for the DS, me and my coworker at the time, Joe Carl, were just playing it on the 38 Gary, and these kids were just watching us race each other the entire like 40-minute ride over our shoulder, just because like, oh, they're playing a Nintendo thing on the bus. It was like a newfangled Mario Kart thing. So yeah, I guess 3D, if you're not watching a proper angle, it helps discourages that.
Privacy, it's good. Nice. I was in behind, but now I'm in first. I have to defend my monkey honor. Oh no. So this is the, ooh, I'm getting attacked by the disco ball. Basically I start to dance. I cannot fight the dance. But I'm still in first, so it's okay.
So some of you might see a small white box in the middle of the camera. That's our copy protection to make sure that you're not going to steal any of this footage. There's a very good reason for that.
Oh no.
Really?
Oh man,
Let's spoil the illusion.
was doing really well.
So Julian, do you have a preference on the color of your 3DS? Do you like the aqua blue or the black?
I'm definitely getting it black. I pre-ordered mine just the weekend.
Oh, so why'd you pick the black? The aquamarine is the new hotness, the different one.
I don't know. I like black. Plus the systems we're playing on here at work are black, so I guess maybe it's just kind of, familiarity.
And it's manly.
And it's manly. There you go. Yes.
Is a development system by default black? Is that what Nintendo sent out?
They have different colors. They have different colors for the systems. Some are red, some are black. I actually don't know the difference in why some are which or some are the other.
It's a mysterious Nintendo question for later.
But we don't get a red 3DS when it comes to the States.
I wish, right? Yeah. I guess you could do some special painting on it. That's your thing. Alright, so I'm going to jump into Monkey Fight now.
Let's try, I guess we do Monkey Fight each other.
You want to do a multiplayer match?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
So what is Monkey Fight mode?
Monkey Fight is a 2D fighter. So the old Monkey Fight used to be like you have your ball and there'd be like a swinging glove and you was trying to knock your friends out of the ring kind of thing. This is actually a 2D plane. You're trying to hold on to your bananas. You have a set number of bananas and you're kind of fighting to both retain them and also punch them out of the other person. So
I guess I'm all host.
You
try
want host?
hosting.
Okay.
We have a question from the Ustream chat. While you guys were playing the kart race, can you guys use the gyroscope to control the car?
No, just the
motion sensor only works on the default
main
monkey mode.
Okay, so just pick Monkey Fight.
Yeah.
Excellent, cool. Player 1 is selecting. Here we go.
So are there any other are there any other features which are kind of particular to the 3DS for the game?
Aside from the 3D, we've talked about the...
Aside from the 3D.
Yeah, the 3D, we talked...
Which is a big...
The new tech that will blow your mind, yeah. I don't think so.
Well, I'm just going to do basic. I did.
Yeah, basic is fine. There's different rule sets, so we're going to play basic where you can see all of the bananas that everybody has, but you can also play hidden, for example, where no one knows what anyone has. It's like you never know if you're winning or losing.
Until the end.
Until the end, yes. Last time I lost, so I have another chance to, fall out of world. Yes, that was good.
So this is kind of a Super Smash Brothers like beat 'em up.
Oh, this Nintendo stuff going on here. What's going on? Yes, it is. It is very similar to that. It's actually good visual representation. Yeah, if you want.
Well,
like,
there's another Japanese game which is really similar, which I thought would be a little too obscure.
a little too obscure. Fair enough. Yeah. So you have light attacks, heavy attacks. Oh gosh, my guy here just got attacked by heavy attack. He also kind of like drop bombs, as well as do kind of ranged attacks and stuff like that too.